Are we live yet? Are we live? Yeah, I know we're live because it's got a ticker up the top there, mate. How you going, folks? We're live now. We are live. We are live.
We are live, everybody. Welcome.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's one thing that I did today.
Yes.
And I mean, look how the red came out.
I'll put you on full screen for a sec.
And this is on poplar, which is kind of has a green tint to it.
Okay.
But I mean, the blue came out just as solid as ever, and the red.
The colors must be a little bit off, either on my monitor or your camera, because the top rim looks copper to me.
Right, it does, but it is just dark red. As a matter of fact,
okay.
I don't know if that helps at all, but maybe a little bit, but not much.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. No, it's nice though.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, the bowl is good, but it's the color that I'm impressed with.
Are you very liberal with the color, or do you put it on sparingly?
No, being that it's mixed, I just dabbed a little bit on and a little bit on, a little bit on, went around the whole thing, and it just soaked right in, and it balanced out nice.
Oh, and another thing you could try too is get an eyedropper. You know what that is, don't you?
Yeah.
You just get one of those and drop the dye onto the wood, and then chase that dye with some plain, with the your campfire for whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Chase it with just plain stuff with that. Drip that over the top and watch it flow through the wood. It'll bleed out through the wood because it's the other stuff's chasing it, kind of thing.
That's an idea. That sounds cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe try and find a piece of wood like pine or something that would soak it right up quicker than a harder wood.
Yeah, good idea. I'll have to do that. I'll have to play around.
You can just write like bigger drops or smaller drops or different stuff, and turn the lathe on when it's still wet and let it flick around, you know. So I'm gonna cut these guys in, cut them off so they're individual.
So how do you like your ring maker?
Yeah, it works quite well. It's a matter of really getting the piece. Like, see, this ring's about the skinniest, the purple one. And that most probably turned out underneath it. That most probably turned out about the best, that one. Yeah. So that's most probably a good diameter to have. This one, it's got a little tiny ring underneath here of just where it ripped off the wood. I've sanded it off, but still, it's very smooth on this side and rounded and like, yeah, that's what the tool did that. I just found that the tool only does one side. If you turn it around to do the other side, it doesn't do the other side so good. So I'm kind of thinking it maybe that there's a left and a right one.
Oh.
That's kind of maybe hinting at me.
Yeah.
And it's done it on all of them. I could only mainly get a good curve on this side on all of them. Even this one, even it being the better one, it's still got a bit of a straighter kind of cornery edge there compared to the inside.
Huh.
So, yeah, maybe something to think about when you buy one, or maybe two.
Yeah.
Just gets more expensive.
Yeah, that's really weird. A left and a right. Anything to make money, I guess.
Yeah, well, actually, you know what? Do you remember Dr. Bob talking about something like that? That the Robert Sorby brought out left and a right one, so you had to buy both of them. So. Well, there's the tool. You're not really, essentially, you're only using this piece.
Yeah.
I tried to dig this piece in around, but I think it's more of just a guide.
Yeah.
To keep you on the piece of wood, like. It turns in like that. So if you start like out like that, and then go in, but you've still actually need to clear all this wood in here,
right,
for this tool to get in there properly. No, I like it. I definitely like it. It's made the job a lot easier. So that's coming from the left side, and like angle wise.
Do you see any kind of a bevel or anything like that on one side, or is it beveled on both sides, or
both? Look at the angle from that way.
Yeah, so it should be ambidextrous. I mean, you should be able to use it from either side.
Yeah, so maybe it's just the operator. That could be,
Yeah, well, that was the first time using it, so.
Yeah. It's actually it's no different to it either side. So, but close to $40 off of AliExpress.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that's pretty inexpensive. How long did it take you to get?
About 2 months because of everything.
Yeah, about 2 months.
Oh, yeah, sounds about right. I was hoping 2 weeks. Oh, yeah. Right.
If it's in your own country, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, so I'm not really going to do much today because I've been up since 3 a.m. So I'm not really in function at the moment. I think I'm just.
I don't blame you. I mean, hey, maybe just turn it off and go hang with the wife and relax. By the way, hi Amber.
She's.
Meow. Meow. There goes my wife. Jay, you're frozen. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but you're frozen. Hey, Louie, how are you?
Hi, Louie.
Yeah, you were frozen there for a minute, Jay.
Yeah, my browser died, so I just refreshed it.
Ah, gotcha.
It's not too bad today, Louie. We had 25C yesterday, and it's about close to 20, like 18 or something today. Here you go. Look, I've even got it in Fahrenheit. Look at that.
Oh, you're sitting pretty today. 75 degrees. Jeez.
Yeah, it's nice. The shops don't open to 11 on Sundays here, so it's really nice and quiet in the mornings when you wake up.
I like that.
It's not nice when you need to go to the shop early, but
Right. How is it there for you, Louis? Is it starting to be fall and getting cold up there?
he said that, but he asked if it was cold because my video was frozen.
Oh,
You bloody rat bag. That's great. I love it.
guy with a sense of humor. I like that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, bugger about that bowl, Louis. That was looking really nice. You can make maybe make 2 side bowls out of it and join them together.
Well, 65 isn't bad. It's a little on the chilly side, but you know it's fall. Just so long as you don't wake up to snow, you're all right.
I don't get snow in this state, eh?
Sorry, say that again.
We don't get snow in South Australia.
Lucky you.
Am I?
Yeah. Snow isn't all that it's cracked up to be. It's nice to visit, but
Yep.
to live in it, it's
And good
not
to
all
leave.
that.
Good to leave behind.
Exactly. Have you ever been in snow?
No. Oh, sorry. We used to have a frozen mountain inside a building where you could go tobogganing down the sled and you could go ice skating and stuff like that. That's the closest I've ever been. It might have been fake.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it was, but still, it sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Okay, there is one redeeming thing about snow. That there are times when
Yeah.
it is snowing, and especially if it's at night, and if you have a real decent snow, everything gets just extremely quiet, and it's really fresh and really cold, and I mean there's an appeal to that, but otherwise shoveling it is terrible. So I'll take you on a virtual tour like sometime this winter, and you can see what it's like for me.
All right. Sounds good. What are you doing?
The mother bird came in.
Oh, okay.
There's one still stalking the night either.
Good old circle of life, eh? We got there's birds here that they're basically classed as pests because they breed so much. They're called a minor bird, and they live in little groups and stuff. And then you got a bigger bird called a crow. They're actually relation to raven. And then another bird that's pretty much about the same size, and they're called a magpie. And they love to eat baby birds that are just hatched. especially
Yeah.
they like to eat the minor birds. So we've
Oh,
got
my.
them. We've got them, the minor birds that live near us. We've got a 40-foot tree out the front, and they live right at the top of that. And then when the bigger birds are coming in, you just hear these other birds going nuts, like someone's having a party, that kind of thing, really
Oh,
loud.
wow.
And then you hear this, rah, rah, and that's the crow. He doesn't care. They come around. They're like flies to a crow. They're swarming him, and he's just like, rah, whatever. I'm going to take babies. Oh, it's pretty full on.
Yeah, so the magpies around here we can't shoot because they're a protected species for Mexico.
Yeah.
And so we have an agreement with them that we don't shoot them. And we have tons of crows around here, and I mean, when they get together, it's really kind of scary because I mean, we're talking like 20, 50 birds all together making, lots of noise in one tree. Kind of scary.
Yep. Yeah. And we get there's a big bird here called a galah or a cockatoo. They love gum trees, and they're everywhere around here, and they get in. Sometimes there's like 100, 150 of them at once that fly over, and they're all squawking their heads off. Oh, crazy.
Wow.
It's like, who invited the drunk neighbours? My grandfather used to live right next door to right near a national park, and some nights they'd be that loud that you couldn't have the TV loud enough. You just had to turn the TV off.
Oh, wow.
You couldn't hear it.
Those are the white birds that have like the yellow kind of fan on their head, right?
Yeah. And then you get another one that's a galah. They're pink and grey. It's just same, but a little bit smaller. But yeah, the white ones, they're huge. They can get like 2 foot, 2.5 foot tall, those bloody things.
Jeez.
Yeah. The beak on them like a bloody, like a snapping turtle. All right, I'm going to try and part this and part that, see what happens. It might part ways in ways that I don't want it to. You never know.
Okay, good luck. Have your other hand ready there?
Sorry?
Are you going to part that off?
I'm going to cut it because it's just in the centers, not in the chuck.
Okay, I was just going to say, have your other hand ready to catch it.
No, I got to cut it off because I've only got it in the. I haven't got it in the chuck because yeah.
Oh, I see.
It'll all go flying.
Gotcha. You're freezing up again, Jay. I've now taken over Jay's screen. What should we do? Will he be able to come back?
Yeah.
There he is.
No, my Wi-Fi adapter dropped out.
Ah.
So while I was waiting
for your finger, Jay.
Sorry?
What'd you do to your finger?
I cut my nail on it. It's not a working injury. I cut my nail on it, and a bit of the quickie, the skin on the side, pulled out with it.
Oh.
So it was exposed, and I just didn't want it getting any dust in it today, so I covered it up.
Good call.
Yeah, it's actually really sore, so I didn't really want to get it any more crap in it. You know?
Right.
All right. So hope I can get this.
Some doves out there now too.
Sorry.
Sounds like you have some doves out there.
Oh yeah, there's heaps of pigeons around here. They breed like they come once for the feed and breed like crazy and stay forever.
Freaking hate the flying rats.
Yeah, I agree. This is going to be interesting. See if I can find the center in this. I don't want to go off.
You should be able to match it up. I mean, just put it on the
yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I'll just play it safe. Measure 20,000 times and still don't get it right. Yeah, it's one of those grey pigeons that goes, ooh, you know, those ones that they're just grey. That's all they are, is grey with a bit of a point on their head or something.
Huh. Yeah, those could be doves. Doves are okay. Pigeons suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Jay,
yeah,
one thing I don't know you may want to invest in. They're not a lot of money, but getting more of a pointy, thing for your tailstock.
Yes.
They're only like $20, and they really do work well. I mean,
Yeah,
they
I have
give
thought
you a little
about
more
it.
clearance.
Yep. The one that's got the more spikes in it.
No, it doesn't have. It just has one little point to it, and it's really sharp, and it's
Yep.
just a big cone.
Okay. I was looking at one that Cindy had today on her demo, and the center it had about 20 or 30 little spikes going all the way around the edge, and then the center bit actually retracts.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the other turners, like Wayne. I think he uses one like that. I don't think Nick does. I'm trying to think who else. I think Scott, Blue Light Turner, I think he uses one too.
Yeah, I've never noticed it before. I've never known them to say about the center bit retracting so it doesn't stab such a big hole in your piece.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to try one just to see if it's really worth it.
Yeah.
But I really like that one with the cone. That, I mean, it kind of if you push the tailstock in enough, it will put a pretty big divot in your piece, but you don't have to push it in that much.
Yep. I'll have to have a look. Got it. You got a link, have you?
Hey, by the way, Louie, if you're still listening, I like my lathe, the one that's from Harbor Freight. It does really well.
Much as the muchness once you've stabbed the hole in it, isn't it?
Yeah. But you're just parting it off anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it's like right in the center anyway.
Yeah. So I know. I'm going to chuck the noisy sander on. Oh, there you go. Look at that.
Very nice.
Here you go, big baby. Oh, thank you. I think I like this one the best, but only because it's got a nice big knot in it there.
Oh yeah, that is pretty. I like the purple though too.
Oh yeah, I'm a bit biased, but yeah. So they're my practice rattles. Now I need to get down to business and make some real ones for newborns.
I tried doing a couple of those and was not very successful. So I'm going to have to do them a different way.
Well, I did this little bugger ages ago.
Oh yeah.
Nothing special. Just that bit there, that fits not in the jaws itself, but in the back of the jaws where it's smaller circle.
Right.
that sits down into that, so it still held it pretty good. Again, that was just a practice one, but because that was just one ring, and I just parted it.
Well, they're good rings, though. You did a good job on them.
Sorry? Yeah,
They're good
that was
rings,
without a
though.
ring.
You did a good job.
Yeah, cheers. Robbo mostly wouldn't believe that I did this. He's like, yeah, right. Where'd you get it from?
That Robbo. He's a funny dude.
Very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
That's all I've got to say.
Did you ever get your coffee?
Look, the amount of coffee I need today, the strongest coffee I've got still wouldn't be enough.
You need a 2-liter cappuccino and feed it intravenously?
Yeah. I was gonna title it IV coffee, but I thought no, better not. Yeah, nearly. It's nearly my bedtime, I think.
Well, at least nap time.
Nah, I won't sleep very well tonight. As knackered as I am now, I won't sleep very well if I have a sleep tonight. I mean, sleep right now, rather.
That's one thing I have never had a problem with. I could take a nap and then take another nap and then go to bed.
Man, getting ready for living in bed, eh?
I don't think so, but we do love to sleep, and that's the nice thing. I crash about 11 o'clock at night, and I'm up by 6 o'clock, and then I get stuff done, and then I come home and I could take a nap for an hour, get back up and do whatever, and then crash again at 11.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I sent your sticker, so you should be getting that in like about 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, nice. Has it got your address on the envelope?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll wait for that, and then I'll send one in return.
Does it show that anybody's watching you?
No, it's a 0 on YouTube.
Oh, okay. I was hoping Louis would still be there. I'd like to get a sticker from him.
He might have just uploaded something. That's generally when I've seen him in chats. He's uploaded something. So
Oh.
might be off. It'd be interesting to see that bowl if he uses epoxy to fix it.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. That it looked like it was a pretty big piece, so I don't know if he's going to have to put it in a bucket and then put resin in it, or.
Yeah, I reckon.
That's one thing.
Structurally, it would just fall apart.
Yeah, I'd like to try doing some resin, just some small stuff. I'm not really into the big. I'd like to do some eggs and maybe some a little bit bigger than that. But
yeah, I seen someone. I was watching Paul Barn, Doug. His latest video. He's got sphere molds. They look pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, you just they pull apart into 2 pieces when you want to take the solid resin out. But when you pour it, you clip them back together, and it's got a hole in the top where you pour it in. And they've got little legs on them and everything, so they're nice and stable. They look really good.
I'm going to have to check that out because I didn't see that one come through. How long ago was that? Was that just a couple days ago?
Yeah, maybe yesterday, yesterday or the day before or something.
Okay.
Just go to his channel.
Yeah.
I don't know if he called it Universe or Planets or something like that. I don't know.
Huh. So what else are you going to do tonight? Are you going to call it a night?
Yeah, I'm not going to do much today.
Okay. I may do a live tomorrow. Probably, oh, I don't know. Because I know that there's a few other turners that are going to have some premieres, so I don't want to step on them. But if I hop on and do one, I may ping you, and it might be in the morning, like, maybe 9, 10 o'clock your time.
All right. No worries. I'll be there.
You could be my earworm.
Yes, okay.
All right, Jay. Well, have a good day.
All right, no worries. Thanks for coming in.
See you, mate.
Bye.
Bye.
There you go, folks. You get to look at the stickers. The latest one I've got is Sid's Repurposing and Kim Tippin. Jeff Christie. I'm just putting some sanding sealer on the ends of this, on the ends of these rattles, or whatever you want to call them, captured ring thingamabob. You all done there, dear?
Yeah, it's gonna burn, but I don't know if I still like it.
Yep. He looks at me, he's waiting for the invitation to come in like a vampire.
If a vampire gets that one, it's not him. Bless you.
Alright, so this one here, I was a bit disappointed in myself, to be honest. Like there, I killed the ring. This down here, so that's shiny, so it's just got the lacquer on it, and this doesn't. Alright, so that's the only difference there. I don't know why it comes out orange. It's coming out a little bit orange there, but it's definitely more yellow than orange. So I'm gonna say it's yellow, right? It's yellow. Like this one, right? It was magenta that I put on there, and I put the clear lacquer over it. It's gone to more of a red. Well, I'm not really that fast. I like red. And because the yellow and the red were joined, it's got a slight tinge of yellow in it there. That's all right. No biggie. They're just test ones, really. Just they rattle. Yeah, that's why they're called rattles. They just hit Tonka tough, right? All right, I'm going. Have a good day, guys, girls. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Pull it up. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up.